Oh, well done, mate. Oh. Start as you mean to go on, as they say. Right, so I've got my phone and I've got my keys, all my keys in my bag, which feels weird. I have got on, not sure if you can see in the mirror there, I've got on my race suit. I've got on my RST podium suit for the first time. So we're going to go and see how this is, break it in a little bit. I put my Nox windproof layer on as well, that fits underneath. I've flipped my mirrors as well, I want to see what they're like. Flipperooed. There's a bloody bright one today, flipping heck. This suit feels very nice. Right, I'm trying consciously not to swear as much on videos, because I know that it can, it gets, you know, it gets on some people's tits really. Oh, good start. Yeah, it can wind some people up, my language, and I get it, I do get it. It's just very much a part of my speech and language at this point. I'm so used to it, I don't realise that I'm doing it, so I'll be trying to be more conscious of that. But to be honest, I took today off work kind of knowing that it'd be sunny. I'm not very well at the minute. I've got a bit of a head cold. I guess common colds are still a thing apparently. But yeah, I'm just doing like a more standard style motor vlog today, nothing too fancy, nothing, you know, not bought anything new except from this suit and sort of trying it out. And already it's very nice actually. I'm surprised at how well it fits me. Are you gonna stay there? Yep, fucking stay there, mate, thank you. So yeah, I'm off to, guess where? I'm off to Stafford Triumph again. I'm gonna go and see if they've got any of the front and rear spindle sliders, because I ordered some off eBay and they've not arrived, and it's been 2 weeks now, so I've got a refund off them thankfully. But I'm gonna go see if they've got some of them. I also wanted to pick some more shirts up as well, because they had some good deals on clothing when I went last. And there's birthdays and Christmas coming up, so whilst the shirts are a tenner, I thought I may as well. Oh come on! And whilst we're at Stafford today, I'm gonna bring up the issue with the front brakes, because front brakes are very mushy, and I've essentially had to put the brake lever really far out in order to get any kind of give from it, and also the rotator for the master cylinder system is stuck. If I get any resistance from the guys at Stafford today, I'm going to be very annoyed with this front brake, and I'm going to go straight to Triumph with it, because I'm sorry, but my brakes, you know, you think that brakes on a bike like this would be better than a street triple, but the brakes on the street triple at the minute are making these look like in Nissans. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the mirrors being there, to be honest. You can see lots to my outside, but not much behind me. And everyone slams on the brakes for the speed cameras, even though it's a 70. Bunch of fuckheads. Not meant to be swearing, eh? Not meant to be swearing. Come on, John. Oh, the bloody hell! She lost the baby there. Oh, the smell of bread. Nice fresh bread in the morning. Love it. No, can't really see much. Let's walk him around. There we go, we'll see that better now. Can't see that one though. Yeah, those Stylemas are a bit gash, to be honest, mate. He's got a new bike. Putting the mirrors back to where they were, because they're not very good the other way around. I keep seeing people with them the way that I've just had them. I'm not sure how they can bloody see anything. Much better like that now, much better. Although they look better the other way. So on the master cylinder on this bike, the same with the street triple, same with the KTM, you've got different settings, right? And the different settings, essentially what it does is like a pin, and the pin pushes into the brake reservoir to push fluid through to the brakes, right? And so what it does is it puts that pin on different angles, So you've got a pin, and it basically rotates and it puts the pin at different angles all the way around through 360 degrees. And essentially the nut that you use, and there's like a little washer that sits in between it to kind of like hold it into place. Oh god, lots of shit on the road again. And basically that isn't turning, it's just getting stuck. So the washer is basically moving side to side, which I don't think it should be. So we'll talk to them about that, and we'll also talk to them about the brake pressure. Like the Stylemas are meant to be oh Jesus, talking hurts. Yeah, the Stylemas are meant to be like the best of the best brakes on earth kind of thing for motorbike, for biking now at least, for a consumer. And everyone sits and tells you about how good these bloody brakes are, and then when I'm riding it, it's not giving me what I want. This is like nothing for the first maybe inch or so, and then it hits the brake pressure, which to me either says it's the brake, there's air in the line, because it's got braided lines. It shouldn't be that. It's either got air in the line, or the pads are a bit shit. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not feeling it through the lever. That's the thing. If it was the pads, I'd still and the brake pressure was fine, I still should be able to feel something. Yeah, I've been looking at exhaust for this thing, right, and a lot of developing is stopped for this model on bike just because of COVID. Lots of things will be coming next year, I'm sure, but the only real exhausts that are out that are any good are race fit exhausts. And anything else, I've seen Zard have put out one, but it just sounds exactly the same. It's just an end cannon. It looks crap. It looks horrible in my opinion. And then you've got I don't know if Acro have put one out. There have been a few slip-ons, and they're just no sound difference or anything. They're just horrible. I'm not paying 600 quid for one of them, you know what I mean? I'm waiting out in a minute. I've contacted RaceFit, see if they want to do anything with the channel, maybe a bit of a discount or something, but you know, for a few videos kind of thing. But I've not heard back off him, at least. Just enjoying this day, to be honest. I've got quite a few things to do, quite a few errands to run, and it's nice to do them when it's not raining or pissing down. I mean, yeah, the roads are still wet, but it's nice to have the sun out. It's nice and warm. It's 12 degrees. This Nox windproof layer is doing a cracking job as usual. I can't rate this thing highly enough. It's so worth the money. I've not found a point where the quick shifter isn't good. I just have not found a point where it's not cracking. Honestly, the best quick shift I have ever used on this bike. I've set the cruise control. Look at that, 60 mile an hour. Hands free, boys, hands free. Love it. But I mean, I'm enjoying the bike, I really am. Oh, there's that massive pothole I went past on the street triple, and that didn't just kill me. But I really do. Oh, there's another one. That was a bit of a bigger one. That sent a jolt up my bollocks and through my spine. I think I spoke too soon there, don't you? The roads around Cheshire are absolute tripe. Absolutely fucking awful they are. I mean, look at that sun. Oh, it's so nice to see. And 12 degrees. So my hands aren't cold. But yeah, I could just sit here. I can straighten me back up. And I like this suit, actually. Just coming onto the suit now. The posture that it's keeping me in, I really like it. It's very nice, actually. It's not putting any strain on in the inside of my legs or anything. Yeah, this suit puts me in a nice position, seating wise. It's keeping me from like sagging too much, which I tend to do in my when I've got my jeans and stuff on. Oh man, look at this weather. Beautiful day, a nice winter's day. This is what winter is for me. This kind of stuff, not the bloody horrible weather that we've been having recently. There's a lot of room in the cockpit. There's a lot of room in the seats, which wasn't there on the street, because the street is a smaller bike. In terms of dimensions, it's not massively smaller, but it is smaller. Just that little bit has made a big difference to me. And I think again the suspension is one of the main things. Having ridden with Showa suspension for so long, I know what it's like, and it's very difficult to tune out the problems that I was having. Very, very difficult indeed. Just the nature of how those forks are. Yeah, the Showa front forks, they're definitely for a specific individual. The thing is, for the road, for a nice smooth track, I'm sure they'll be fine. It was the same on my Ducati, it was the same on my previous street triple, and it was exactly the same on that thing, but they're just very chattery, very jittery. There's not much in the way of sort of plushness to them. They are very, very hard. Again, I've had my suspension tuned quite a few times now with show big piston forks, and I've never ever had a result that I enjoyed. I mean, again, another one of the negative points about this bike is the, and it's not due to it's not the bike that's the problem really. It's the Bluetooth module. But the Bluetooth on this thing is horrible. It is really not nice. It's just, yeah, I turn on my phone, it connects to the bike automatically. But if I go into my Triumph app and the navigation, it says it's not. It says it can't connect to the app. There's some kind of link between the app and the phone that's causing the problem there. And yeah, what I'm having to do is basically decouple the Bluetooth from both bikes, from both devices. So every time I want to use the bloody thing, I've got to decouple them both, forget device on both, and then repair and reconnect. It is such a faff, man. And again, I've worked in app development now for nearly 10 years, and the user experience is just abysmal, and I don't know what they're doing in application management in Triumph, but they need to book the game up, because it is just god awful. But other than the problems that I've had, it doesn't take away too much from it being such an an enjoyable bike. Again, this Nox windproof layer, just unreal. Such a good purchase. I can't recommend one enough if you're riding winter. It's bloody lovely. Ooga booga. How's he got Harleys in? Bloody hell. What's going on here? Is he ever here, Luke? Bloody hell. Okay, we're here. Oh Christ, I mean, look at all the shit. That's salt, that. All that from the road. I mean, look at all this shit. Right. It changes every day, mate. I've given up watching the news these days. Honestly, I've not watched the news in about 6 months now, because A, it's depressing, just hearing negative shit all the time, and also I just can't keep up with it. I just stay in my house, keep to myself, and that's that.
That's it.
I mean, I am going to say I'm already a miserable bastard, I know that, but for God's sake, I've come in because I've Dad's birthday today, so I was looking for a shirt for him. Right, okay.
If there's something you like, have a look of.
Yeah.
I'll have a look and see what she's got. She has got some other sales.
Cracking, all right, yeah, thank you. Right, okay. All right, thank you, nice one.
Other stuff, yeah, different sizes of them.
Cracking.